with Clean Pro Services, and I am going live right now answering questions about pressure washing, soft washing, and more. So if you have any questions or want to learn something over there, just drop the question in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer for you. Mute this. I'm gonna get the comments up so I don't miss anybody. KTM, what's going on? All right, got TikTok up. Let me get the YouTube up so I'm not missing any comments. I hate when I miss the comments. I feel really bad. Okay. And if you're just joining in, I am answering questions on pressure washing and soft washing. I'm on my way to wash 50 dump trucks. Woo, let's go. KTM is like out here doing it. That's what's up. Very, very cool, man. Congratulations. Can I ask what you're charging per truck? What's going on? Jeremy Van Horn, appreciate the like. If you're just tuning in, make sure you drop a like on this, and you are drop a comment. I did it every weekend for 25 years. Not enough. No, I hear you, man. I hear you. All of this gets tiring. It gets very, very tiring. People don't talk about that. How pressure washing, it gets just absolutely exhausting over time. I am on here answering questions for pressure washing and soft washing. If you have a business, if you're thinking about starting a business, make sure you drop your question below. I'm here to help. I'm here to answer. Let me see here. I gotta throw this on Facebook. Oops. And make sure you drop a like on these videos. Answering pressure washing, soft washing, sales, working questions. Drop the link for YouTube. Drop the link for TikTok. Boom shakalaka. Posting it there. I always tell people to work for someone else and make any mistakes working for them. No, I don't make no mistakes working for me. I don't want you to make I don't want you to make any mistakes working for me. All right. Just did my posts. All right. If you're in here, make sure you drop a like. Like this video, and also drop a comment. Let me know any questions that you may have about pressure washing, soft washing, whether you're just starting a business, whether you've been doing a business for a long time. Let me know. Okay, very cool. Very cool. And while I'm waiting for those questions, I'm going to get some work done. if you know anybody that wants to start a pressure washing company, make sure you tag them. Share this with your friends right now. Hit that share button. I don't know where it is, but hit it. And yeah, yesterday I cleaned a waterfall again. It was absolutely gnarly. We did another waterfall cleaning. And so it's a HOA, and the HOA wanted to have their waterfall cleaned. So we didn't do it last year. You know, we did it 2 years ago, and we skipped last year. They said, you know, we're thinking about skipping it. And then this year they were like, nah, we're never gonna skip it again. And I was like, okay, cool. So we're gonna be their yearly waterfall cleaning. Got a lot of people coming through. Make sure you drop a question in there for pressure washing and soft washing. If you have any, just taking my time this morning, answering any questions you might have. What soft wash starter kit should I get? Cost? Yeah, fill up. Fill up. Love the name there. That's a fill up. What kind of cleaning would you like to do? Yeah, what kind of soft wash cleaning? Do you want to do roofs? Do you want to do siding? Do you have a dedicated truck? I guess that's the question. Maybe I should make like well, I've got the training Power Wash Academy, and I'm always looking for ways to improve on it. But you just gave me an idea here. I kind of want to do like a list. So I have initial setup. Okay, for roof washing. Do you have a dedicated vehicle that you can? Okay, Ford Ranger, that's fine. Are you okay putting that vehicle only for soft washing, or basically having a soft washing system in the back of your truck at all times? Okay, you get a small trailer. So what I would do, Southeast Soft Wash has a system. It's really simple. It's their mini skid, and it can be mounted to a small trailer. It fits on a 4x4 pallet, aluminum pallet. It's got 2 holding tanks, a 55-gallon water tank, or a 50-gallon water tank, a 50-gallon SH tank, a 16-gallon surfactant tank, a 12.5 gallon pump, and 200 feet of soft wash hose. That's enough to do pretty much any kind of roof soft washing. And yeah, you can if you've got a forklift, you can load it into your truck. Or if you don't have access to a forklift, you can load it. You can put it on a trailer and just bolt it down really good. You know, strap it down really good. I'm gonna throw a link to it in here. Now, Southeast Soft Wash makes good equipment. I would definitely recommend buying from these guys, but there's a ton of other places that make really good equipment as well. So make sure you just find somebody a little local to you. I think these guys are in Georgia. But this is what I would be looking for. Their soft wash system mini skid. This is a really nice beginning soft wash system. If you wanted to go cheaper, if you wanted to just get the cheapest thing that you can get, what I started with is a 35-gallon tank. So I just picked up a 35-gallon tank from Tractor Supply. I took a 4-gallon a minute pump, and I hooked it to it, and I created a batch. I put well, I created a 3% batch in it for my roof cleanings. So one fourth I did, yeah, 1/4 I did SH or pool shock, and then 3/4 I did water, and I added a little bit of soap. That's how I started with it, and then I have 200 feet of hose. I mean, the water tank Tractor Supply right now, Tractor Supply. I mean, I would probably go with the 55 gallon water tank. I think they're $400 right now. They got a 65 gallon tank here. It's $475. So 65 gallon, $475. And then yeah, this could do soft washing. And then go out and get yourself a Everflow 5.5 gallon pump, 200 feet of Flexzilla hose, half-inch Flexzilla hose, and I mean you want to get the wand too. Those parts are really easy to get. They're just PVC. You can look up how to build those, but yeah, I mean under $1,000 you can get started with batch mixing. Am I getting like X-Jet? Okay, so no, X-Jet is goes with a pressure washer. So what an X-Jet does is, let's see. So this is not an X-Jet, but this is a downstream injector. What an X-Jet does is it has like a nozzle here, and basically this connects onto your wand, and well, it looks like this right here. It looks like kind of this, but with this little extra barb here. So what an X-Jet does is the pressure comes in through here. It siphons from a line that comes in here, and then it shoots out. So that siphon has to be put into a feed, some kind of feeding system, or like a 5-gallon container you can just bring on top of your roof. Now that gets heavy bringing up and down ladders, and it doesn't draw the greatest from the ground. So I don't particularly like, hey, Seattle Pro Wash, what's going on? I don't particularly like X-Jets just because you got to move that 5-gallon bucket around. The only circumstance that I personally would ever invest into an X-Jet is if I didn't do roofs and I only wanted to do like all the siding soft washing options, but not roofs. So siding soft wash includes like brick, things like that. Yeah, brick, stucco, pre-treating, post-treating concrete. You can get hot enough mix with an X-Jet for that, but yeah, I wouldn't. I don't like. If you're just joining in, I am answering questions about pressure washing and soft washing. So if you have any of those questions, please drop them below. More than happy to answer. How many typically number of gallons of SH do you need for a roof? So I use, let's see, I will use about, of just SH at 3%, I will use about 5 gallons for every 1,000 square feet of roof. Hey, what's going on from Connecticut? That's CT. Twelve and a half. Sorry, when I say 3%, I mean when it's been diluted down to 3%. So that's on that's in a proportion system. So if you, how can I explain this? Are you talking about a batch system or a proportion system? A batch system where you put everything in one container and then you just spray that onto a roof. A proportion system is when you have two different containers for water, well, three containers: water, soap, and SH, and then you're applying it to the roof. Which one are we talking about here? Oh yeah, no, not yeah, 3% final dilution is what I will apply to a roof. I have several questions. Shoot, want to hear them all. If you're just joining in, I am answering questions about pressure washing and soft washing. So please drop them in the comments below. Love to hear what you have to say. No question is too new. Okay. Did you say soft southeast soft wash? Southeast soft wash. I want to start, but I'm not sure how. I'm in the process of purchasing an LLC and insurance. Is that a good idea or equipment first? Okay. How can I want to give you, okay. Legally, before you take on any projects, you're supposed to be licensed, bonded, and insured, or have the certifications required for your state. That is the legal answer. You can do whatever you want. Now you just have to understand how you'd be operating. You know, you would be operating illegally if you did anything other than that. That's completely your choice. There's tons of people operating illegally. There's tons of people that are doing it the right way. You know, so no judgment or shade thrown. You do however you want. Now, the type of homeowner that you're going to get as well is going to, like, with being licensed, bonded, and insured, you're going to open yourself up to the most number of jobs as well. So, you know, some people don't won't buy from anybody that's not licensed, bonded, and insured. So there's that as well. It's completely up to you. It's completely up to you. What kind of equipment are you thinking about getting? No backtracking. A ladder. That's pretty much it. That mini skid is designed to be a business and go. So you fill one tank up with water, one tank up with sodium hypochlorite. So their soft wash solution. So you need sodium hypochlorite, you need a good surfactant, and you need water and ladder. Like that. That is an all-in-one system. It has the proportion already. I'm almost positive that one does. I can't imagine that it doesn't, because like that was like one of their big things. Let's double check though. Doesn't say it does, but let me look at the video. Yeah, it has it on the other side. Yes. So that one is good to go for soft washing only. It does no pressure washing. It is only meant to apply chemical. Yeah, so that one, that's an all-in-one unit, and those guys build good stuff, you know. So yeah, they build really good stuff. What the mix percentage coming out? That's completely up to what you decide to put it at. That system can go anywhere from zero, just water, to just soap, to 1%, all the way up to 12.5% if you really wanted to. You can put it on just SH. How would you price jobs as a new business? It's a great question. So I would first, hold on. I would first, I'd first, so I guess the first question is this a side hustle, or is this something like you would want to replace as your primary source of income? Because if it's a side hustle, I would call around, I would get fair market values. I would talk to some local pros in the area and kind of get a baseline of what they charge. A lot of these guys will tell you, because they want to keep the pricing, the pricing integrity intact. We don't want guys coming in and charging $50 when it cost our business $100 to operate, just to break even, and then you're coming in with no business expenses, charging $50, for a project that we would charge 100, or that we have to charge 100. So, a lot of us are very transparent about like pricing and helping people with that, so that we can get you up to snuff. If you want to do pricing the right way, I'm going to put you on to. I have an academy, Power Clean Academy, and right now I have a course that's completely free. It's completely free right now. It's the A to Z startup course, or it's the A to Z startup guide, and it walks you through everything you need to start a pressure washing business. It doesn't tell you how to pressure wash or soft wash, but it walks you through everything. So it goes over, your company focus and road mapping, your budgeting, your name, what your name should be, the difference between a sole proprietor, LLC, and corporation, operating agreements, state licenses, EIN numbers, banking, insurance, logo, branding, advertising, getting your first jobs, estimating, invoicing, softwares, creating scope of work. And then the thing to kind of answer your question more specifically is the business financial worksheet. There's a downloadable, completely free Excel spreadsheet, or you can open it up in Google Sheets, and it will basically help you come up with your pricing. You put all of your expenses into it, your trucks, your equipment, your maintenance costs, your marketing costs, like your employee costs, everything. It'll ask you all of those questions, and then from there, you can you can put how many days you want to work per week, how many hours you want to work per day, how long your season is, what you want to make, and then it's going to give you what your hourly rate should be. So you can mess with these numbers as much as you want, and then you'll see what your hourly rate should be. And then from there, all you're trying to figure out is how long your equipment will take to do certain projects. So I know for me, cleaning aggregate, I average anywhere between an hour or 1,000 to 1,500 square feet per hour. So I know my number is $250 per hour. So I know mentally I need to get $250 for every 1,500 square feet or every 1,000 square feet of concrete that I clean. So I know my break-even number is, my target number is 25 cents a square foot. So I usually will charge a little bit more, anywhere between 30 and 35 cents a square foot on that. Did you get a business loan when you first started? I have liquid, but should I get a loan instead? No, don't take out any loans. Okay, so I want to share two things. So how I got started in this business was I had a business that was doing, plenty of money. I was doing really, really well. And then some legislation happened in our area that basically eliminated that business. And it was legitimate. it was some retail stores. So I was sitting around, for a while, and I had this little Sunjoy pressure washer, this little electric thing, sitting in my garage. My ex-wife, she grabbed it, she went outside, and she started pressure washing the back deck. So I'm sitting there looking at her, and she just wanted to do it, and she took all day to do this thing. And so I told my son, I said, you should try to make some money. So I said, go outside, talk to the neighbors, and say you'll charge $50 to do their driveway. I didn't know anything about it. I was just trying to have him make some money. So he said, okay. He comes back and everybody said yes. And I'm like, everybody said yes. So I'm a 20-year sales and marketing guy. If everyone says yes, the price is too low. So I went online to try to figure out what the prices for this was. Of course, I found HomeWise. I found, Forever Self-Employed, Southeast Soft Wash, Jason Guyman, all of these figures. And I was like, man, there's actually some real money in this. So I decided to put $5,000 into my initial setup. I said, let me just try this out. Let me just let me just try this out and see if this is something I want to do. See if there's really any money in this. So 5 grand. I spent probably less than $1,500 on my first equipment, like maybe about $1,000 on my first equipment, and I put the rest into marketing, business cards, yard signs, door hangers, this that. It wasn't. It was just kind of scattered marketing, and let's see. From there, I got over $10,000 my first month in doing these jobs. Again, because I'm a salesperson and in marketing. A lot of guys struggle to break that $5,000 threshold because they end up buying very expensive equipment and not making any investments into themselves for sales or marketing. So when we're talking about the equipment, I know the equipment is sexy and it's something we all want to talk about and we all want to keep up with the Joneses, but I literally did $10,000 in my first month just by I had bought a Ryobi from the pawn shop, a little wand surface cleaner. I landed a Chick-fil-A with that equipment. Like, it doesn't take much equipment to get started. What it takes is your sales ability and your marketing ability. Hold on one second. Hey boo. I'm on a TikTok live right now. Yes, you did. Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah, what are you doing today? Oh. Come see me. All right, love you, bye. All right, sorry, that's my boo. So yeah, it's I started as not a side hustle, but as a like kind of curious, and then I saw the money potential, and yeah, I just went all in from there. So yeah, I really say, don't try. I've mentored and coached so many people that, and I hear the same stories over and over again. I went to Southeast Soft Wash, or I went to CE Skids, or C3 Skids, or I went to, all of these different guys. I bought a $20,000, $30,000, $10,000 setup. I got a new truck, $30,000, $20,000. They start off 50 grand in the hole, and then they said, they're not getting calls. And if you go to like Facebook, you'll see that in some of these groups, there's skids for sale all the time, and it's because they make these huge investments. It just blows my mind that people will invest $20,000, $10,000, even $5,000 into equipment, but won't go out and buy a $20 book, or we have a training courses on here. Won't do one of our training courses, or it just blows my mind that people won't invest into the thing that will actually make them the money. With my Ryobi, I did 10 grand. It was a 2.3 gallon pressure washer. I got the pictures. I got the receipts to show you. It was mind blowing. But so I'm saying the equipment doesn't matter as much. It's your sales and marketing ability, and you will get better equipment as you go. Let the business pay for it. Don't pull money out of your pocket. Let the business pay for it. Keep to the grindstone. Keep hustling, and keep focused. Your mind should be focused. Your mind 90% of the time should be focused on sales and marketing. And then when you're on the job, focus on doing a good job, right? You can't be a better cleaner without cleaning. So don't worry about it. Figure out, like, once you get on the job, that's when you really focus on the cleaning. But when you're off of the job, focus on the sales and marketing side of it. Sorry, that was a long rant there. Apologize. Okay, because I already have a 4-gallon pressure. Okay, 16-inch surface. Yeah, that's a fantastic start. That's a fantastic start. That's really the ideal start. 4-gallon a minute. PSI doesn't matter. Anything over 1500 PSI is more than fine. PSI, the reason why PSI even matters at all to anyone is because PSI is the easiest number to create. You take water and you force it in a tighter hole and you have more PSI. It's very easy for manufacturers to advertise, and that's a big number. So when you get into cleaning, it's the gallons per minute that's the most important number. What is the cheapest setup? Once more, cheapest. The cheapest setup. Cheapest setup, you can do anything you want with the cheapest, but it's cheapest setup to do what, right? Again, if I went out right now, how much is the cheapest Ryobi? Home Depot. Let's go to Home Depot, and I'm gonna go to pressure washer. I'm gonna see what the cheapest thing that I can buy, gas powered, in my neighborhood, at my local Home Depot, Home Depot. I want to go gas. These got more expensive. 2.3. Let's see. In stock right now. Sort by low price. Okay. Ugh. A-I power. Oh God, that's. I'm scared. $223. $223 for a pressure washer. I could grab that, a little $50 downstream injector from Amazon, for under $500. I can get started with for under $500-600. I can get started for pressure washing and soft washing. And I could make my first $1,000 that weekend. So yeah, I can do siding soft washing with a downstream injector in this machine. I can do, I'd pick up a downstream injector, $50, a J-rod, $50, a gas can, $50, and a carboy, $50. So let's call that $200 there. $200 for the machine. That's $230. Then it would take I think SH right now is about $5 a gallon if you get it from Walmart. So 5 of those, $25. So yeah, we're just under $500, and then a full tank of gas. Yeah, 500. Oh, and then a surface cleaner. Let's say I even get a surface cleaner attachment. Surface cleaner attachment. Let's go with the 15-inch guy here. $88. So if I was really like $600, I could get started, and I would be able to do siding, soft washing, and driveways. And I would probably get a turbo nozzle too. Siding, soft washing, and driveways. And with that, I would be $600. I would go around and offer to do people's siding and driveways. $400 as a total package, cash price right out the door. I can close 2 of those in a day. I can work 2 of those in a day. $800 right away. So I can do this and make my money back same day. So not the cheapest, but aside from the mini skid. If okay, so if you want to go with a batch system, uh, I believe. So that's like a. I mean, could I do roofs without a ladder? Yes. Yes, you could. I mean, you could do one stories without a ladder. You can do some one stories. It depends on, the you can spray from the ground, but it depends on how high the roofs are and the angles that the roofs are. You're not going to be able to do every roof without a ladder. I wouldn't need a surface cleaner for roofs, right? Yeah, no, you don't need a surface cleaner for roofs. If you're looking, so I think you guys are just talking soft wash. There are guys that get on their roofs and with a pump sprayer, and they just put a 2-gallon pump sprayer on their back, and that's how they treat their roof. So you can get started for under $100 with a pump sprayer. That's even possible. Soft washing is not about the hardware; it's about the chemical. It's about the process. Soft washing is a process. What size? Are you trying to do 1-story, 2-story, or both? Are you going to get on the roof, or are you just trying to get up to the roof? And the reason why I ask is because a 24-foot ladder is going to be good for most stories or most houses to get to the second story. I carry a 20-foot and I carry a 32-foot. The 32-foot, we've got some tall houses here, and like the really nice communities, the houses, the roof line could be 28 feet or 24 feet above the ground. And then you figure with the angle of the ladder, and the ladder needs, if you're going to get on the ladder or get off of the ladder needs to be 3 feet above the roof line, or 2 runs above the roof line. So yeah, so I have a 32 for that. Do you personally get on or wash from the side? For roofs, I get on. I get on the roofs. I've found it to be easier. These are great questions, guys. Oh, difference between soft washing and pressure washing, or power washing. So power washing and pressure washing are terms that are just more or less used interchangeable. Some people say power washing is heated and pressure is just water. They're used pretty interchangeable. Soft washing is a chemical cleaning process. All you're doing, I could take a little spray bottle and spray the house with SH, or with a cleaning solution, and that is effectively soft washing. It's a low pressure system that applies treatment, and the treatment does the cleaning, not the pressure. So you apply the treatment, and then you rinse. So when you're washing your hands, that's soft washing. When you're rinsing some glasses off, that's soft washing. It's the soap it's the chemicals that's doing the cleaning, not the high pressure. Um, yeah, and in power washing or pressure washing is where you use high pressure water to do the cleaning. You can use a combination of both as well. Yeah, check a look at that guide, powercleanacademy.com, and the A to Z cleaning is up there. Right now it's free. I'm going to be putting it behind a paywall soon, so get up there, copy as much as you want, and download as much as you want. I have two other training courses on there, pressure washing and soft washing. They're really cheap. They're only $300 each on those to teach you pretty much everything you need to know about pressure washing and soft washing. It also teaches you estimating as well. So it walks you through the entire thing. It's a really cheap course that will pay for itself on your first job. It's crazy. And does your course explain efficient ways to do both? Efficient ways to do, yes. So the A to Z training, the A to Z guide is how to start a business. So it's the nuts and bolts of how to start a business. The paid courses, pressure wash training, yes. So let me open up both of those. So on the pressure washing, it goes over what is pressure washing, common terminology. It breaks down the components of a pressure washer. So it goes over the pump, the motor, the unloader, hose reels, high pressure hoses, water supply hoses, guns, wands, lances, tips, nozzles, surface cleaners, holding tanks, quick connects, ball valves, chemical injectors, downstream bypass, filters, strainers, braided chemical hoses, the difference between a van, truck, and trailer setup, recommended initial setup, work site preparation, ladder safety, personal protection, estimating factors, setting customer expectations, pressure washing calculator, scope of work, residential versus commercial concrete, the cleaning order of operations, types of spigots, wands and techniques, water management and drainage, residential and commercial concrete, surface cleaner stripes on concrete, additional handy tools, performing the services on flat work, aggregate, stamped concrete, flagstone, pavers, tiles, asphalt, brick, metal, wood, composite, Trex, retaining walls, and maintaining your equipment. That's just in the pressure washing guide. That's $300 for years of knowledge, years of mess ups right there for you, super cheap. On the soft washing, what is soft washing? Downstream injectors, 12 volts, gas-powered pumps, soft wash hoses, proportioners, guns, wands, tips, nozzles, X-jets, sodium hypochlorite surfactant, mixing ratios, application strength, worksite preparation, ladder safety, personal protection, OSHA trainings, roof walking tips, soft wash overview, estimating, calculators, expectations, vinyl siding cleaning, or this is the processes for vinyl siding, lap siding, metal, stone, veneer, stucco, brick, wood shakes, shingle sidings, and cleanup, roof estimating, overview, estimator, calculator, expectations, asphalt shingles, clay tile, rubber membrane, metal, corrugated wood, wood shakes, pro tips, cleaning, order of operation, copper gutters, damage risks, managing sodium hypochlorite, maintaining your equipment, troubleshooting your equipment. Whoo! It's crazy. It's crazy the value that's in here. It's so much for so cheap, and it just takes all the guesswork out of all of this. Now, it's very text-based right now. I'm moving this over to a new platform. Anybody that buys the course here is going to get migrated over to the new platform, but the new platform is going to have tons of videos as well on pretty much everything. I'm in the process of recording videos for literally everything on here. So you're going to get a full video training course, and it's going to be incredible. Do you believe in post-treatment for driveways? Should garbage cans be a service render? Post-treating, yes. I pre-treat and post-treat. I find that it we have a lot of aggregate out here, and I find that it lifts the dirt. a little better. So I like to pre-treat and post-treat, and I leave the post-treatment. And then garbage cans, I don't really know much about garbage cans. I know that companies do it with like hot water. Hot water is usually the best on that. But I don't particularly clean a lot of garbage cans. So I'm gonna say I don't know. But I mean, hey, if somebody wants to pay for it, somebody give me $50 to blast out their garbage can, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm getting that bread. My mom's always said, you're either making money or you're spending money. You're either making money or you're spending money. So with that said, you're making it or you're spending it. Okay. Boom. If you're just joining in, I'm answering questions about pressure washing or soft washing, business, sales, all of that. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Love to hear what you have to say. We've got people watching on YouTube, but no comments. What are we doing over here, YouTube? Say hi, say something. Give me a shout out. Like the video, subscribe, and make sure you guys are like this video and you guys are subscribed, because we are doing this. I jump on here pretty often, couple times a week, a few times a week. What's the name of your YouTube channel? I'll drop it in here. It's just Power Clean. Oops. Power Clean Pro Services. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Or if you visit my TikTok, should be in the link tree. Let's make sure that's right. I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have been on my own. Yeah, it's in my link tree on TikTok. TikTok, we don't stop. Oh, I think there was. Hold on. There was a way that I could. No. I thought there was a way that I could add a link in here. No, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. All right, the questions kind of slowed down. What other questions do we have? Got me here. I'm answering these questions for you. Ask away. I'm here answering questions about pressure washing and soft washing. So ask away. Yeah, absolutely, man. No problemo. If you're just joining in, I am answering questions about pressure washing and soft washing. So if you have any of those, please drop them in the comments below. Love to hear what you have to say. All right, people. I've been on here for about an hour, so I'm gonna jump off. Questions seem to die down a little bit. But catch me on my next live. Make sure you guys subscribe for my next live video and catch you on the next one. Later.